Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's been 3 years in the making. Our last recording was in October of 2017. So almost 4 years, not quite, but 3.5 years. And we're proud to be back, the Close to the Edge podcast. Once again, I'm joined here with my loyal friend, Tommy C. How you doing, bud?
It's been a while, just like you said. A lot has happened in the 4 years that we've been away, bro.
The new normal. But the whole point of this, a lot of our listeners were really interested in our journeys. And, I don't know about you, but I'd be approached on the street by listeners and they'd be saying, how's Tommy C doing? How's the dating life? How's the job life? And, they'd even come up to me because from the previous podcast, we were all kind of talking about wanting something more out of life, whether it's professionally or just life in general. I'm happy to report that I'm still with the same company 14 years later. Last time we chatted, we were talking about updating our CVs and just not being afraid to chase after that dream. But on my end, not a lot has changed from a professional standpoint.
Right.
Where do you even begin? Cuomo, you want to get political? This is like insane.
Well, I know. Well, sick update. 4 years ago, right? You got 2 kids now, right? So that's definitely a change.
2 kids, yep.
Tommy C is currently unemployed. Well, before the pandemic, of course.
Yeah.
And now with the pandemic, forget about it. Who knows?
Did you know? Can you imagine this? It seems like a lifetime ago, but our last episode we were talking about how I spent $50 on solar eclipse sunglasses.
Right.
To watch that solar eclipse. Wow. And here we are, 3.5 years later, and priorities have certainly shifted. I'm curious to see how you're doing, because for the listeners here, Tommy C and I, we only really talk on this podcast, so it'd be good to catch up and see how he's doing,
I wouldn't say we only talk on the podcast. I'd say we do send the feeler text here and there.
Yeah, the feeler text, but, especially with the pandemic, it's, Tommy C was one of the first people to meet my firstborn. And now with the second one already 8 months old, going to be 9 months old, it's like the pandemic can't invite anyone over. My brother hasn't even come over. He's met the kid. He's never even met the baby. That is crazy. It's been 9 months. So, it's how's COVID been treating you in terms of the social distancing? I know it's definitely got to be affecting the Bumble apps and what's the other ones we were talking about 3-4 years ago? They're all a blur to me.
They've definitely been a blur to me, right? You still have your eHarmony and whatnot. Match.com, of course.
Right. Kind of tough to date with outdoor dining, or indoor dining only at 25%, I guess.
Dude, it was hard. It was hard before the pandemic. Now with the pandemic, forget about it.
The dating scene was hard with 100% indoor dining capacity.
Right, but just to go back on the COVID, how it's been treating me, all I gotta say is that I'm undefeated on COVID. I passed every test that I have taken. I don't know about you, but I've taken five COVID tests now.
Wow. Did you do the new Biden administration, the anal swab, or is this the only through the nose?
We did the old school Trump way through the nose. We're not up on the old anal bead, I guess you can say. But we did purchase one of those. What do you call those? Temperature guns?
Oh yeah, we got one from China. Good brand, Zhuhan, the best.
It was a Groupon deal. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. 25 beans, the best. Mad accurate too. 80. Sick. As long as I'm above 85 degrees, it's fine.
But yeah, haven't failed the temperature test check yet. Haven't failed the COVID test yet. So I'd say I'm killing the disease. I don't know about you. How many tests have you taken?
Big zilch. Now, a lot of people will probably say the same thing, but last February, my whole house was pretty sick. I don't know if you experienced something too, but we all were pretty much down in the dumps. Fever. The kid had fever for like three days on and off. So in our minds, we were thinking it was COVID. This was right when,
Right before.
I guess we locked down in March. So,
Well, depending on who you believe, they said kids can't get it. But what do I know?
so why you been taking so many tests, bro? Just curiosity?
Well, no. I mean, you want to be safe. Well, the first time I took it, I had to take it because I had a back operation again. So before you,
right.
What was it? Let's see. 72 hours before you got the operation, you had to have a negative COVID test. So I had to do that, and then I had to get one the month after just to make sure. And then I'm like, hey man, they're free. might as well go and get one.
It's kind of fun getting jabbed up there. That's sick, bro.
Keep staying healthy, right? My parents got the old vaccine, so they're ready to rock and roll.
My parents just got it this week, so I've been texting them to see if any side effects. So far, so good.
Which one did they get?
Joe's, I don't know.
Pfizer? Well, only Pfizer or the Moderna?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably Pfizer, but I'm
Johnson & Johnson is not yet available.
Yep. Warp speed, my friend.
Will you be taking it when available?
No.
No? I was with you too on that, but then I started thinking, I think it's just going to be so much easier to do things if you have the vaccine.
In the new normal, vaccine passports, where you won't be able to go to a John Mayer concert unless you show the app on your phone that you've been vaccinated. But big story just yesterday or the day before, Texas is now going completely mask-free, and Mississippi. So
I saw they're burning all mask mandates in Texas. I'm surprised Florida is not doing that because they've been on the forefront of saying, yeah, we don't care, bro. Live life.
Yeah. Interesting.
So that's probably in the future. But yeah, I mean, their numbers are pretty much in line with everybody else's. It's not the worst.
And, Texas, huge state, lots of room to social distance and the like. But yeah, it's
right.
Been,
Didn't they just get hit? That's true.
They got hit with what?
They got hit with a 6 snowstorm.
Yeah, because
people were out of power and shit.
Yeah, I have some buddies at work. All lost power. Well, it's shocking that I have buddies, but yeah, all lost power. They couldn't leave the house because the roads. No one knows how to drive on ice down there. You know where. So it's pretty crazy, bro. But yeah, we during the pandemic we tried to open our office back in like October or so, and they were forcing people to go into the office 2 times a week. And
GTFOH.
And then Thanksgiving happened, and then they figured it was all super spreader. So now it's been like voluntary since November. So no one's going in pretty much. And the people that have gone in get COVID. So it's pretty effed up.
Yeah, and I don't think they can force you to go in. If people are getting COVID at your office, that doesn't make any sense, right?
Pretty crazy, bro. But now, I mean, I would think the job hunt would be pretty cool because it's a lot of it would be remote starting out. You know?
Yeah, but how are you supposed to train somebody via remote? Doing
a guy like you, you don't need no training, bro. You were born for this.
I think it's weird. Like, especially if I'm going to go into something new. It's not like I'm doing my old job. Well, I mean, where I know what I'm doing.
I mean, I'm still.
So if I'm entering a new realm, it's gonna be hard to.
I'm still in touch with our marketing professor Ted Schachter. I'm sure he'd give you a nice letter of reference.
For my 0 jobs in marketing and advertising, yeah, bro. My sick resume.
Yeah, bro.
I'm sure.
Well, I mean, I have applied here and there, and I think we spoke, 4 years ago on the podcast. People look at my resume and say, "Okay, Nicholas, looking at your job growth here, you've been in the same exact role, same exact company, same exact position for 14 years. Tell me a little bit about your journey." And so it's almost the same boat,
What did they say? You're climbing that ladder to success.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're going rung by rung. So you're almost there.
14 years, bro. Goes like that.
Well, I think you counter them with well, I'm happy with what I do.
Right.
And happiness is the most important thing.
Right. And, you know, the thing about me is I don't look at it as a job. I look at it as a vocation. And, you know, giving back to the company and the organization in the end will benefit us all, you know.
Right. It's a you win, they win, everybody wins.
This is how the job interview should go. But usually...
It's a circle.
It is.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't know what's in store for me.
But I mean...
All I know is... Oof, things they are changing.
The only thing certain about Tommy C is nothing's for sure.
Yeah, that's accurate.
But not just Tommy C, but I think we should probably wrap up the podcast and talk about you know, what people can expect from this podcast now with this remote setup that we have going here. We have multiple HD cameras. Tommy's got the Sony going, running well, yeah, bro. So, I mean, with this new format, I think it'll be a bit easier to consume. We're going to be trying to do it in 15-minute bites. You know, especially with COVID, I think people's attention spans have gotten even shorter now. That we want to deliver these things in bite-sized pieces, especially since no one's really commuting anymore. I can't imagine going back to commuting 2-3 hours a day. Once New York goes maskless, it's going to be insane. But I think we're going to try and deliver. I think we were talking about bi-weekly back then. I think we're going for weekly now. If this goes well. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know, everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts, you're going to want to tune in to Close to the Edge. Tommy C, any other thoughts or comments or questions or aspirations?
Well, I think to piggyback on what you're saying, it's not even they're listening, they're watching.
Exactly.
So I think adding the video component, I think, is going to help us get out there. And, well, just like you said, we're going to be more consistent now that we have everything set up and I have no life, so yeah, I'm definitely available for sessions.
Yeah, so I think next podcast we'll probably delve a bit deeper into your stock portfolio. I know you were talking about getting pretty deep in GameStop. You know, I am an avid Dogecoin investor as well, so
right.
I also do want to tell you about we just upgraded our kids' mattress. You ever hear of Nectar mattresses? They're like Casper. We spent about $1,000 on a 4-year-old's mattress, the wifey.
Oh, I thought you were dropping one of the podcast sponsors, Nectar.
Not yet, my friend.
Use the code word.
Yeah.
10% off.
So I want to tell you all about my mattress dealings, also some health issues from sitting 10 hours a day. I got this really cool cushion. Can't wait to tell you all about it.
Sick.
So, you know, a lot to look forward to.
All right, I like it, bro.
So, as always, it's been Nick from Close to the Edge podcast, accompanied by the one and only Tommy C. And thanks for tuning in. I know you guys haven't forgotten about us, and we surely haven't forgotten about you.
All right, see you later.
Take care now.